Wow. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Shihan Chowdhury, aka Chili Pepper Cooks, and today we are making one of your favorite takeouts. That's right, orange chicken. Now this orange chicken, when you make it at home, we're making it from scratch. Everything. I'm even talking about the sauce, and we're going to use fresh oranges to make this sauce. Now let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is marinate our chicken. Today we are going to be using chicken breast. However, feel free to use chicken thighs if you want. Chicken thighs tend to be a little bit more juicier. However, with the chicken breast, if you cook it for the right time, which I'm going to show you to do, it can also be juicy as well. Now what I like to do is get the chicken breast and I just cube it up into these about ½ an inch or inch pieces. Here I'm using about 1.5 pounds of breast meat, and we're gonna go ahead and put in about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Next we're gonna put in about 1 tablespoon of garlic paste and about 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. Then we're also gonna put in about a teaspoon of Chinese 5 spice, and then we're gonna put in about ½ a teaspoon of white pepper. And we're just gonna get all that mixed up. Now is the hard part, because you should let it marinate overnight. But if you don't have that much time, give it at least 4 hours. Now let's make our dry batter or our flour mix. For this, we're gonna use 1 cup of potato starch, ½ cup of rice flour, and ½ cup of cornstarch. For this seasoning, I'm doing something very simple. I'm doing about a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of garlic powder and a tablespoon of onion powder, and that's all I'm doing, keeping it very simple. It's still going to add some flavor. And then lastly, we're gonna put in about 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now we wanna get this flour fully mixed. Now when you're ready to coat the chicken in the flour, this is what you wanna do. You wanna take out the chicken an hour prior to cooking. We're gonna put in 2 egg whites. We're gonna get it properly mixed up, and we're just gonna let that sit there for about an hour. Okay, now it's time to coat the chicken in the dry batter. We're just gonna put it literally in the dry batter, and then we're going to get it nice and coated. And now it's time to fry. We are going to deep fry. We're gonna deep fry at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna deep fry for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the size of the meat that you have. For these, since these are thicker chicken breasts, we're gonna cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we're gonna put it on a wire rack. Do not put it on a plate that has a paper towel on it. Get a proper wire rack. And then of course, you know we have to double fry these. So we're gonna fry it at a higher temperature, about 370 degrees. And we're gonna double fry this for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes until we get that nice golden brown color. Okay, now it's time to make the sauce, which is super easy, and you can make this sauce in less than 10 minutes. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get our saucepan. We're gonna put in about a tablespoon of oil, and then we're gonna put in about a tablespoon of minced garlic and about a teaspoon of ginger paste. And then we're also gonna go ahead and throw in some red chilies. This is optional, but I really urge you to do that. And then we're gonna cook this on medium-low heat until the garlic turns light brown. And at this point, we are going to put in our liquids. Now here's the thing, use fresh orange. So I know you have some oranges laying around in your house. I know you got it from the grocery store. You told yourself you're gonna have these fruits, and it's probably sitting on your countertop and you haven't touched these oranges. Get the fresh oranges, and if you have a juicer, I have a manual hand juicer, and I just literally use that. And 2 big oranges got me about 1 cup of orange juice. 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, juice of ½ a lemon, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. Now the sweet chili sauce you can find at your grocery store. And of course, we're gonna put in the Thai chili pepper honey. This is locally from Illinois, and it's pure and unfiltered honey. That's right, this honey stands out more than the other honeys because it comes from monoflower bees. That means these bees only go to 1 flower. And on top of that, there's a combination of peppers in there, not just Thai chili pepper. Must try this out. However, if you don't have this, you can use regular honey, but I urge you to get this. Now you're gonna bring that to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, then we're going to put in our cornstarch slurry. All what it is just 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of cold water. You mix that up and you just put that right in there. It'll thicken right away. And then you just want to cook it for about another minute or so. All right, now the last step is literally just take the sauce and combine it with the chicken. And then we're gonna garnish it with some green onions. And there you have it. We just made orange chicken. No more ordering orange chicken from your Chinese store and getting that takeout, bringing it home, and it's almost kind of cold as soon as it gets home. It's over. That's done. And trust me, after you have this recipe, you're not gonna go back to a Chinese spot and have it from there. The one that you're gonna make at home is just gonna taste so much fresher, so much better. And now for the taste test. Wow, I'm just savoring all of it. I mean, that recipe just knocks it out the park. The orange flavor is predominant and you can taste it. It's not too sweet, it's not too spicy, it's just the right amount of that orange sauce, and I'm telling you, it tastes so good, but at the same time, it tastes refreshing. You have to try this out, and I can't wait for you to make this. Until next time, I'll see you later.